ranking is based on various parameters such as academic performance, infrastructure, faculty, sports, and extracurricular activities. The survey is conducted by a neutral research agency, and this year's research has been conducted by Tenfold. The aim of this ranking is to provide parents and students with a comprehensive guide to the best schools in the region, helping them to make informed decisions about their education. The 2024 edition of the ranking will likely feature some of the top performing schools in the states of West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand, Bihar, and Assam. The ranking is officially out in the public, and for more details, please refer to the microsite. I'd like to thank our partners, our research partner Tenfold, outdoor partner Selwell One and Bright Advertising, gift partner RG Cellulars, supported by the British Deputy High Commission of Kolkata, event executed and curated by Straight Line Solutions. I now invite our dignitaries on stage for the official lamp lighting ceremony, and I would also like to invite Mr. Biman Datta, Assistant Vice President, Times Network, the Times Group, to felicitate our dignitaries on stage. Please welcome Mr. Bharat Dave, Acting British Deputy High Commissioner to the East and Northeast India, Professor Sunil Kumar Khade, Director, IISER Kolkata, Mr. Sanjay Gopal Shorkar, Joint Registrar, Jadavpur University and International Students Advisor, Dr. Shumon Mukherjee, Director General, the Bhavanipur Gujarati Education Society College, Mr. Arup Shankar Bagchi, Additional Secretary, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Professor Dr. Bishojoy Chatterjee, Vice Chancellor of the University of Engineering and Management, UEM, Jaipur, Mr. Rajiv Ghosh, Group CEO, Selwell Advertising Private Limited, Mr. Ravi Gupta, owner RG Cellulars, and Priyanka Mukherjee, Academic Head, the Narayana Group. We'd welcome our dignitaries on stage, please, for the official lamp lighting ceremony. I will request Biman Datta, Assistant Vice President, Times Network, the Times Group, to felicitate our dignitaries on stage. I would now request our dignitaries to kindly light the inaugural lamp. presenting the inaugural edition of Times Now School Ranking for the East in 2024. I'd request Mr. Bharat Dave, Professor Sunil Kumar Khade, and Mr. Sanjay Gopal Shorka to kindly remain on stage. The rest of you may be seated. Thank you very much. I would now like to invite Mr. Bharat Dave, Acting British Deputy High Commissioner to the East and Northeast India, to kindly deliver his speech.
Namaskar. Hello, everyone. I am Bharat Dave, the Acting British Deputy High Commissioner to the East and Northeast India. It's wonderful to see many of you so early in the day. Thank you to Mr. Biman Datta, Assistant Vice President, Times Network, for inviting me. It's a real pleasure to be here. Education is a fundamental pillar of our life. It determines our future, our career, and contributes to nation building. This city, Kolkata, the city of joy, has produced some of the brightest Indians. Many of them have been to the UK for their higher education. I am happy that the UK remains a top draw for international students. UK universities are globally recognized for their quality in the QS World University Rankings, with 4 universities ranking in the top 10 and 17 in the top 100. And the geographic spread of universities across the UK facilitates exposure to its 4 constituent nations, all regions and major cities. The UK's higher education sector ranks second only to the US for the number of international students, hosting 680,000 international students in 2021 to 2022, and ranks first for annual student recruitment, i.e. attracts more new international students each year than any other country. I would also like to take some of your time and shine the spotlight on education and skills. To begin with, let me provide some context on how the UK emerged as a favored destination for Indian students across various domains of higher education. So, according to the Higher Education Stats Agency, in the year 2021-2022, there were approximately 126,535 Indian students enrolled in higher education programs in the UK. This is a significant increase from the 27,495 Indian students in the UK during the year 2018 to 19. In 2022, the UK and Indian governments signed a Memorandum of Understanding on the mutual recognition of academic qualifications, including bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. This MOU supports and encourages two-way student mobility between the UK and India. The recognition of qualifications on both sides will facilitate students' progression in education and their transition into jobs. Many of you are leaders in your respective professions. The UK has a flagship offer for mid-career professionals to further hone their education and career goals, Chevening scholarships and fellowships. The application window for this year's Chevening scholarships and fellowships are now open until the first week of November 2024. In case of fellowships, the deadline is October. I urge you all to check out the website www.chevening.org/India to know more and apply for the scholarship and fellowships if it fits your career goals. My lovely colleague Ajita Menon is here, who would be happy to help for any guidance regards Chevening. Thank you very much for listening to me, and a big congratulations in advance to the recipient of the Times New School Ranking Awards. Many thanks. Dhanyavad. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bharat Dave, Acting British Deputy High Commissioner to the East and Northeast India. I'd now like to welcome Professor Sunil Kumar Khade, Director IISER Kolkata, for his views on stage.
dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, principals, school teachers, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to be here on this occasion. I am part of the education system, but at a different level. So when I was invited by Mr. Viman Datta, I feel very honored and privileged. As said that igniting the young mind is the best exercise for all of us, and they are the nation builders. In this sense, the schools are playing major roles in our country. In fact, India has the largest education systems, but lately we are emerging. Until few years ago, the education was kind of examination based. You prepare, you get the highest marks, it's kind of rote learning, and you come out, take a career, opt for a career which is lucrative, that's it. Things have started changing since. Now the focus is on the overall education, overall development, more creativity, more more kind of exposure, and more thinking for the students. So it's kind of a student-centric education now. To this, what has added is the new innovative tools of education. You have online platforms, digital technologies, you have smart classes. Exposure to the students is very vital now, and that can play a major role in bringing them what they actually are. And at this stage, I would like to mention that when NEP 2020 was launched, there was focus on the school education in a big way, in the sense that now we have 5+3+3+4, and then it says that education has to give value-based, student-centric, multidisciplinary, and very innovative, kind of exposure to the students. So we are now at the stage where we have treating a student differently. We want to bring out best out of them. And herein, I must emphasize that a school play a major role. A school is the first space for the students after their home. And this is the teacher who makes them bring out the best out of them and what they become later on. But for the students, I would like to motivate, please be what you want to be, okay? And the school should actually be facilitator for you to realize your dreams. In this sense, the ET and now has played a bigger role. Their ranking, I'm sure ranking is kind of based on the parameters which take into account whatever is being said or whatever educationists are saying or looking into a student. Something like academic excellence is one parameter, I believe, wherein other parameters could be infrastructure, the faculty, the teachers, also the perception, the involvement of the parents, and students, their own participation in this, their safety, the discipline, all these are taken into account, and based on that, in today we will see they have ranked the schools. So according to these parameters, I would congratulate those schools who are ranked high. Same time, I would like to motivate those schools who would like to work more to attain the ranks in the next years. They should look into those parameters. These parameters, I am sure, have been designed to make the education, to impart the best possible education in current context to the students. To the students, I would like to say, we have bigger challenges now. It's unlike Unlike previous years, you see globally, you have major challenges where not only you can play a big role in nation building, you can play a major role in participatory approach to solve or resolve or work on some of the global issues. And I'm sure these are the students who make all this. Today's student is tomorrow's, inventor, tomorrow's educationist, tomorrow's leader. So this is where we should focus more. And though I am in higher education, I always believed that students are the one whom we should focus. And in this context, I am very happy that focus is being paid to them by the government and by the organization like ET Times. And I once again say congratulations to the winners, and I would like to convey my best wishes to the students and my regards to all the participants. Thank you very much.
Professor Khare, thank you so much. Our third and last speaker in the inaugural session, I'd like to welcome Mr. Sanjay Gopal Sarkar, Joint Registrar, Jadavpur University.
Namaskar and good morning. Respected dignitaries, the principals of schools, teachers, dear students, and the members of Times Group, the people who are working for this. I congratulate Times Group to publish the ranking results. The ranking, that means the few schools will be enlisted or be marked as good, quality schools. But we need to address the quality parameters at first. We have so many problems in our society. We have so many good things in our society. But keeping balance in between these parameters is very important to me. There are different types of schools. The public schools, private schools, few schools, night schools, government or state-supported schools, are different type of schools. And each and every schools were established in a specific conditions or in a particular situation. Geographical locations is very important. The schools operating in rural areas in North Bengal, they might have different parameters to judge the quality of the school. But I cannot deny the schools who are here, who are ranked, they should be honored. I congratulate the school members again being in the list. The students who are part and parcel of the schools, they will be happy when they will go anywhere else, they can refer the school. Nowadays, before choosing any school or universities, the parents or the schools go for searching the quality of the schools. This is not the number of faculty members, this is not the number of or the size of the students, but at the same time, they want to know about the rank of the school. The ranking of universities, it is very common. For the last 20 years almost, globally there are some organizations who are doing this job very nicely. There are some debates, but still the work is on. The school ranking, it is rather very new. So who are taking this responsibility to set the parameters? I'm sure they will be more careful to judge the quality of the school. But we cannot deny again, the performance of the school is just not confined within the other activities, rather the performance of the students. When the students will go somewhere else, when the students will get in bigger positions, they can refer their school. This is really a matter of pride. I want to convey my best wishes to the students who could be proud of their school. I'm sure the Times Group has taken this responsibility. In coming days, few more schools will be added, few more students will be happy for it, and ultimate benefit will go to our society. Each and every school is the part of social organizations. So school performance, yardsticks must include one more parameter, that is the social parameter. Thank you again being present here. Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best schools amidst us under this roof. We have some of the best academicians representing their schools, their institutes. There's one thing which we would like to reiterate: the fact that during COVID, where everything came to a literal standstill, schools and the education system, they faced one of the greatest challenges ever to keep the students in the flow of education and to ensure that no one misses his or her exams. Teachers have conducted schools literally from their homes. Students have complied, and that's how we have had the entire system rolling despite all adversities. I think that calls for a huge round of applause for the entire audience out here, for all our teachers, academicians, and of course students who have been motivated by the former. And thus we celebrate the growth of education in this august presence. Ladies and gentlemen, more than 60 schools will be felicitated today. But before we start the felicitation session, the first session has about 24 awards. We'd like to welcome on stage students of Delhi Public School, Newtown, for a group dance. Delhi Public School Newtown with the inaugural dance. And now we would begin our first round of felicitation where we have 24 awards. And to present the awards, I'd like to welcome back on stage Mr. Bharat Dave, Acting British Deputy High Commissioner to East and Northeast India. Mr. Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, as I call out the list of award recipients, you'll get to see their names on the screen with their rankings. So, Darjeeling, top school under the ICSE board. Ranked 1, St. Paul's Darjeeling, Mount Hermon School Darjeeling, St. Joseph School North Point, St. Xavier School Pedong, and Himali Boarding School Kurseong. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to honor on stage St. Paul's School Darjeeling, and I'd like to invite retired Reverend Dr. Paritosh Canning, Bishop Diocese of Calcutta, Church of North India, and Chairman, Board of Governors, along with Dr. Shubir Chaudhary, Secretary of the Board of Governors, and Mr. Peter Lepcha, Rector. Mr. Dave to present the award to St. Paul's School, Darjeeling. I'm sure we have more people than the number of people applauding right now. So everyone together, I'm sure you would like the others to do the same when you're invited on stage to receive your award. Thank you. Thank you very much. Top preschool, Bhubaneswar, Odisha for the year 2024. The rankings are ranked 1, Ekamra Vatika, Kharavela Nagar, Eurokids, Nayapalli, Kidzi, Shahid Nagar, Eurokids, Rasulgarh, and Happy Kids Preschool, Khandagiri. I'd like to invite the chairperson, Meghna Singh Deo, to receive the award on behalf of Ekamra Vatika, Kharavela Nagar. Top preschool, the top preschool in Bhubaneswar. Congratulations. Moving on to our next award, East Kolkata, top schools under the ICSE board. Delhi Public School, Newtown, IEM Public School, Salt Lake, the Heritage School, Delhi Public School, Mega City, and Sri Aurobindo Institute of Education. I'd like Shonali Sen, the principal, Ambika Mehra, vice principal, and headmistress Rahi Mukherjee along with her team to receive the honors on behalf of Delhi Public School, Newtown from Mr. Bharat Dave. East Kolkata top schools with the ICSE board. Congratulations, Delhi Public School, Newtown. We'd like to honor IEM Public School, Salt Lake. IEM Public School, Salt Lake. I'd like to invite the principal, Shati Dotto, on stage, please. is not here amongst us, so on behalf of the principal and of course IEM Public School, Salt Lake, congratulations. Congratulations. We now move on to East Kolkata Top Schools CBSE Board. Narayana School, Newtown, followed by Birla High School, Mukundapur, IEM Public School, Newtown, Kendriya Vidyalaya, and Bhavans Gangabaksh, Kanoria Vidya Mandir. Mr. Bharat Dave, to hand over the award, I'd like to welcome on stage the academic head of the Narayana Group, Priyanka Mukherjee, to receive the honors on behalf of Narayana School, Newtown. Time to felicitate Birla High School, Mukundapur. I'd like to welcome on stage Principal Mrs. Hira Prasad, along with Mrs. Gadhuli Bardhan Hui, Mrs. Harsha Lakmani, Mrs. Priyanka Roy Chaudhary, Mrs. Shomosri Shorkar, and Ms. Indrani Banerjee. Congratulations, Birla High School, Mukundapur. I'd now like to welcome Sri Chirantan Bhaduri, Principal IEM Public School, Newtown, to receive the honors. So on behalf of Chirantan Bhaduri, ma'am receive the honors for IEM Public School, Newtown. Congratulations, IEM Public School, Newtown. Moving on to the top schools in Durgapur. Joint first, Narayana School and ODM International School, Durgapur, followed by Beechwood School, Carmel Convent High School, Purv International School, and Manisha International School. On behalf of Narayana School, Durgapur, I'd like to welcome Priyanka Mukherjee, Academic Head, the Narayana Group, on stage. Congratulations, Narayana School, Durgapur. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands together for ODM International School, Durgapur, joint topper, along with Narayana School, Durgapur. I'd like to invite the principal of ODM International School, Durgapur, Manu Kapoor, on stage, please. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Central Kolkata Top Schools ICSE Board. This is Central Kolkata, and the top ranked schools are St. Xavier's Collegiate School, followed by Don Bosco Park Circus, followed by La Martinia for boys. Loreto House, Kolkata comes fourth, and ranked in the fifth position is La Martinia for girls. I'd like to welcome a representative of St. Xavier's Collegiate School first. Is there anyone representing St. Xavier's Collegiate School? Because at the time of getting on stage, I did not have any names representing the school. Is there anyone from Don Bosco Park Circus to receive the honors on behalf of the school? And calling for La Martinia for boys. Okay, there seems to be no one from these three schools. So thank you, Mr. Dave. Thank you very much. You may be seated. I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Sanjay Gopal Shorka, Joint Registrar, Jadavpur University, along with Mr. Rajiv Ghosh, Group CEO, Selwell Advertising Private Limited, to present the next set of awards. Mr. Rajiv Ghosh, Group CEO, Selwell Advertising. Right, we'll continue with you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Central Kolkata Top Schools CBSE Board, ranked number 1 jointly, Birla High School, Moira Street, and Sushila Birla Girls School, followed by Narayana School, Park Circus in second place, Cambridge Academy in third, Loreto Day School, Shialda in fourth, and ranked fifth, Mahadevi Birla World Academy. On behalf of Birla High School, Moira Street, I'd like to welcome on stage Colonel T. Bera, Deputy Secretary General, Vidya Mandir Society, along with Mrs. Loveleen Sehgal, the Principal, and Headmistress Mrs. Farida Singh. Felicitating the top schools under the CBSE board in Central Kolkata. Joint topper, Sushila Birla Girls School, to be represented by Niti Pasari, Joita Shaha, Sheta Shorkar, Shibangi Paul, Sudha Sharma, Pompa Maji, and Reena Jain. Time to felicitate Narayana School Park Circus, and Priyanka Mukherjee would be completing about 10,000 steps today, walking up and down. Congratulations. Priyanka Mukherjee, Academic Head of the Narayana Group, to accept the honors on behalf of Narayana School Park Circus. Congratulations, Narayana School Park Circus. From Central Kolkata, we now move north. The top schools, ICSE board in North Kolkata. Topper, St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, followed by Central Modern School, Boranagar. Auxilium Convent School placed third, ranked fourth. Purvanchal Vidya Mandir, Kankurgachi, and ranked fifth, St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School. To accept the honors on behalf of the topper, St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, I'd like to welcome on stage Principal Lipika Ghosh, Onidita Chaudhuri, Paramita Bhaumik, Shumona Sengupto, Chandrani Dash, and Bornita Sheel. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Central Modern School, Boranagar, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Akash Roy, Vice President, Angel Education Society, along with Mr. Sanjay Dubey, Principal, CMSB, Mr. Sheelajit Chatterjee, Vice Principal, and Mrs. Parumita Chatterjee, Senior Teacher at CMSB. Central Modern School, Boranagar. I called out Akash Roy, Vice President, not belonging to your school. I went to school and I can read and write. So this is the information that has been given to me. My apologies, ma'am. But you would be knowing who represents your school, right? So could you kindly come up on stage? I'm sorry I don't have the names. These are the names which were given to me. So Central Modern School, Boranagar, on stage, please. So tell me something, Mr. Sanjay Dubey is not the principal? Sanjay Dubey is not the principal? You're the principal. I'm sorry, ma'am. Sheelajit Chatterjee, Parumita Chatterjee. I suppose there's been some mix-up. We're terribly sorry about this. But congratulations nonetheless. Central Modern School, Boranagar. North Kolkata, the top school, CBSE board, Narayana School, Shodhpur, the topper, followed by St. Mary's and Jesus School, Bangur, North Point Senior Secondary Boarding School, Abhinav Bharati High School, Sacred Heart Church School. Sri Sanjay Gopal Sharkar to do the honors. Priyanka Mukherjee once again on stage. Priyanka Mukherjee, academic head of the Narayana Group. Congratulations, Narayana School, Shodhpur. Up next, North 24 Parganas, Top Schools, ICSE Board. Joint toppers, St. Augustine's Day School, Barakpur and St. Augustine's Day School, Shamnagar. Followed by, in second place, St. Xavier's Institution, Ruia, St. Jude's High School, Modhungram, the Aryan School and Julian Day School, Ganganagar. At first request, Ms. Shweta Ray, Principal, St. Augustine's Day School, Barakpur, to kindly receive the honors on behalf of the school. Congratulations, St. Augustine's Barakpur. I'd now like to invite Reverend Rodney Borneo, Principal of St. Augustine's Day School, Shamnagar, to receive the award. We're in the process of felicitating the top schools under the ICSE board in North 24 Parganas. Ranked second, St. Xavier's Institution, Ruia. And I'd request the Principal Ombalika Chatterjee along with Teacher in Charge Rita Banerjee to accept the award. St. Xavier's Institution, Ruia. No one seems to be here from the school. Moving on to North 24 Parganas top schools under the CBSE board. I see teachers moving up. Okay. St. Xavier's Institution, Ruia. Can you give me a nod, please? Right, thank you. Congratulations. Moving on to North 24 Parganas top schools under the CBSE board. The topper, Morning Bells Academy High School, Shamnagar, followed by joint second place, Narayana School, Barashat and Central Modern School, Barakpur. Kalyani Public School, Barashat in third place. Army Public School, Barakpur ranked 4th and ranked 5th, Barashat Indira Gandhi Memorial High School. I'd welcome Joydeep Shah, Chairman and team, to receive the honors on behalf of Morning Bells Academy High School, Shamnagar. Congratulations to Morning Bells Academy High School, Shamnagar. And now honoring Narayana School, Barashat, Priyanka Mukherjee, Academic Head of the Narayana Group, to kindly receive the honors. short while ago, we felicitated Central Modern School Boranogor, and now it's time for Central Modern School Barakpur. Teachers representing Central Modern School Barakpur are requested to kindly come up on stage to receive the honors. Ranked joint second, along with Narayana School Barashat, Central Modern School Barakpur. Thank you, congratulations. You're Sheelaji Chatterjee, okay. Where were you when there was a case of mistaken identities? I know when I called out your name. You should have come running up. It's okay. Hoy hoy na hoy. Boshun. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. With that, we come to the end of the first set of felicitations, and now we have a very interesting panel discussion. We have 7 panelists on the board, and while we do a little bit of stage setup, we need to get some sofas on stage. We're terribly sorry for the mix-up a little while ago, but nonetheless, congratulations to all the schools whom we have felicitated so far. For the ones who were not called on stage, their awards shall be reached to the respective institutions, the respective schools. Could we have someone setting up the stage, please? We don't have much time. Panel discussion up next. Our 7 panelists are Mr. Sanjoy Gopal Sarkar, Joint Registrar, Jadavpur University; Dr. Shuman Mukherjee, Director General, the Bhawanipur Education Society College; Mr. Arup Shankar Bagchi, Additional Secretary, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India; Professor Dr. Bishwajoy Chatterjee, Vice Chancellor of the University of Engineering and Management, UEM, I beg your pardon, Jaipur; Mr. Rajiv Ghosh, Group CEO, Selville Advertising Private Limited; Priyanka Mukherjee, Academic Head, the Narayana Group; and Professor Sunil Kumar Khade, Director, IISER, Kolkata. We'll be having them on stage shortly. Views, we have broadly selected 2 topics for our panelists today. We're talking about future-ready schools, preparing students for a changing world. I'd like Dr. Shuman Mukherjee to share his views first on this, changing future-ready schools, preparing students for a changing world. Dr. Shuman Mukherjee.
If there's one constant in life, that's change. And I'm reminded of the Beatles song, I'll Follow the Sun. Now, in management, we do have a concept of follow the sun model, because we no longer believe in the Occident and the Orient being different because of time zones. There was a time when Swami Ranganathanandan mentioned there's a difference between the Indian mother and the Swedish mother. The Oriental mother would take care of the child, mollycoddle him, and asking the child to cross the floor. If the child dropped, she would walk up there and kick the floor and say, naughty floor, you dropped my child. And, mollycoddle the child and say, no, it's not your fault. The Swedish mother would say, go back and come again, because you have to try it again. So there is a need to marry the 2 worlds. Why? Because follow the sun model tells you that the time zones are overlapped. You have EMEA, Europe, Middle East, Africa. You have the Asia Pacific zone, and therefore you just can't come to one standard. So I told you mollycoddling, and we feel that's a toxic way, because the person does not realize what he's good at. So the first thing that we need to understand is that we have got to move on to experiential learning, a point that Aristotle would be saying that we learn by doing, and we learn through our failures, with the famous 7E model, of which I think the most important is to elate and learn from your failures. We, in India particularly, we are afraid to fail. Therefore, we give crutches to our child to walk, and that comes in the form of tuition. My question to the entire gathering here, because you're all teachers, if a medal is stripped of an athlete for being under drugs, why do we applaud a student for coming first with the help of 6 tutors? So you have actually demolished the entire confidence in the child by asking him to learn to walk on tutorial help. The second thing is, James Zul has been talking about neurophysiology, and he's talking about the other neuroplasticity, where he says it's basically the brain that stimulates thought, cognitive thought. One of the biggest casualties in India is we've forgotten to think. We just prepare for an exam and there is no joy in learning. Now, first is failure. Learn from your failures. Second is learn by doing, which is existential learning. And the third is to use your cognitive cells, which is research. And one of the casualties of our educational system is we've forgotten how to research. We perhaps get degrees and PhDs, but it's all through statistical inferences to come to a fast result. But I remember when we were doing our PhDs, the question we asked is, what is it that you've covered which is not there before? So the first chapter used to be 250 books to say what has been said in that knowledge. And then, how is my work going to be different from others? The fourth area which I think we need to look into is mysticism. And if you look at polymaths today, there are none. You don't have a Rabindranath amongst us. The greatest example is Leonardo da Vinci. In America, they talk about STEM. There is a new concept which has come up on integrated learning, which is STEAM. And that requires science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Why? Because we need to think on our feet. We need to process the thoughts very fast. And we need to be confident while we take that stride. So STEAM, which is Leonardo da Vinci, the example of how we integrate learning, is out of our system. We tell students to specialize. Now you are going to shortly get doctors who are going to be specialists of the big toe, as if that matters. Now we need to move away from this world of specialization to say, I'm good as a general physician to treat you in any way. And today we are talking about doctors because there's so much on the scene. But the basic point is, how can we integrate thought? How can we become a better human being? How can we go in for holistic development and not perfection? Perfection is toxic. People do not need to be perfect. They need to be more holistic. They have to have the human feeling. It's not intelligence that matters. It's spiritual understanding, the feeling for another. Try to tell an Eskimo the goodness about vegetarianism, and you'll understand where the problem is. Therefore, try to appreciate it from a point of view of him, emote on people, understand people, see it from his point of view, and that comes from literature. Any subject without arts, without literature, without thought, without geography, it's so complete. And finally, today while I'm receiving prizes, I noticed 95% of the ladies that came up were women. My question is, where have the flowers gone? The participation rate in our labor force is dropping every day for the females. So why do you educate yourself if you're going to really just be at the kitchen and take care of your needs? That's a question that I think is the challenge for the future.
Dr. Shuman Mukherjee, thank you so much. Unfortunately, many of the ladies, along with the gentlemen, just after receiving their awards, went out for a cup of tea and coffee. So, when we're talking about future-ready schools, it has to wait till the tea and coffee has been consumed. I'm a little sad at this because usually this doesn't happen with schools. It happens with the film industry, that a person receives an award and just walks out. I'm terribly sad to notice this happening here as well. If you could ask your colleagues to come back, because this panel discussion is not just a discussion to be merely televised and then put up on the internet. It's for instant consumption as well. People under this roof, it's intended for you as well. You carry the message across to your students. I'm sorry for being blunt and honest, but that's how I am. Thank you. Professor Dr. Bishujoy Chatterjee, to continue on these thoughts, just where Dr. Mukherjee ended.
Okay. So, am I audible, the learned audience? Thank you. Yes, I am going to talk a little bit technically when it is future-ready schools, because technology has taken over so much that these emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, like metaverse, like IoT, has taken over so much that it has also impacted the way we are learning. So let me talk about how these emerging technologies can be used in a future-ready school. For example, when we are teaching, when we are a teacher teaching the students, all of us can relate with this, that there are few students in the school, in the class, who are a little bit lacking as far as understanding is concerned. And there are a few students who are gifted and learn quite easily. What happens at the end of the class is, those students who are gifted, they actually ask the questions and get their problem solved. And those who cannot understand so easily remains a little bit lacking, because they also fear, they're afraid of asking questions, because they feel by doing so, I will be pointed out straight in front of the class that I don't understand. As a result, what should happen at the end of the class is, students should come to the same point. Instead, the other way happens. Those students who are gifted goes even up, and those who are not so gifted, not so well understanding, goes down even further. And it increases the difference between the students at the end of a class. This induces something called personalization in learning, which can be done using technology. A student being taught in the way he or she understands the best. If he is good, the understanding will be accordingly. And if a student is not so well understanding, then more helping materials coming in through the help of artificial intelligence and other things. We have done extensive research on this. We have tried to find out students through face distress, using a camera in the class to find out which students are understanding and which students are not understanding the things that are being taught. We have tried to find out by putting in questions in the metaverse world through an Oculus headset, some auto-generated questions coming in front of his eyes at the end of the class, pertaining to that class, and the students answering those questions, given a list of students, is giving a list of students to the teacher, which students did not understand properly. And accordingly, the mentor being used to teach the students accordingly, helping the students, personalizing his learning, and that way I believe a school can be future ready, a school can be actually made to impart learning in the way a student understands the best. And last but not least, the last point I'm going to say is, there are many students who cannot actually attend the schools, who are doing homeschooling. The problem is, we have tried a lot with online learning, but that has not helped the students. But in the metaverse world, it is possible that you wearing an Oculus headset, a student feels like he is there in the school. Though he is sitting in his own room, in his own home, he feels like I'm sitting in a classroom with my friends sitting to my right and sitting to my left, whereas those friends are also sitting in their respective homes and actually learning from there. Interesting thing is, in the metaverse world, it is possible by wearing the Oculus headset, both of us, I looking to my right, I get to see Shumon sir, and Shumon sir looking to his left gets to see me, whereas both of us are sitting in our own rooms and learning, and we see, looking at the front, see our teacher teaching us straight in front of us, whereas the teacher is actually in his or her home imparting the teaching from there. So it's a metaverse world which is possible. I believe with the help of technology, such schools can also be formed in future, where the teaching even from home can be such that we feel that we are in the real universe, whereas we are in the metaverse. I think this is what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you so much, Mr. Mir.
Professor Dr. Bishojoy Chatterjee. Now, following your advice, if I look to my right, there's no one. But if I look to my left, I have Mr. Sanjay Gopal Sarkar, who's my immediate neighbor on stage, and he's also my district neighbor, because we both hail from the district of Murshidabad. He's from Jiaganj. I was born in Azimganj, on two banks of the Bhagirathi River. So he gets the opportunity to speak next. Of course, we talk about the role of technology in enhancing educational outcomes.
I was just thinking about how much you spend for the school education. If you check the statistics, you will be ashamed to know that we spend a very little amount for education. If you check the performance of the public schools or government-aided school, it is diminishing nowadays. The performance is diminishing. But 20 years back, the situation was quite different. I want to see the schools as the socially responsible organization. I want to see the students as socially responsible future citizen. To prepare these students, what we have to do? If we just sell the education, so we won't be able to do it. If you check the parameters, you will see the good education, it is not related with the money. It is related with so many other things. So this is my honest request to all the schools to do something else for the poor people who are not in the mainstream of our society. Still, I just got this information that 77% people still having the same income status as it was in 2018. But every year, the number of billionaires are going up. If I have to get these students, what we have to do? Please ensure that 5% students should be supported with freeship and all sort of expenses. If you do not take the responsibility, I'm sure the students coming from the upper strata, they won't be able to fill the cost of the poorness. We need to accommodate them. If you help the students, poor students, let them come into the mainstream. I'm from Jadavpur University. I just referring few points. This is not for Jadavpur University, but for as an example. If one student is admitted in Jadavpur University, it is our responsibility to support in all forms. A good number of students get full support. 25% students get the freeship, and the students who cannot bear the expenses of the bread and butters, they also get support of their livelihood. We do it. Lot of poor students are coming from the different areas, but they are entering into the university as the merit helps. If you do not allow the meritorious students in your schools, I'm sure in the coming days we won't be able to address the social problems. Please you allow few students at your own cost so that they can have the better future. In addition, you just think the cost of education. Can you tell me the per capita cost of education? In Jadavpur University, if you pay the 10,000 students through 4 years, he will be graduated, engineering graduate. The 4 years, the 10,000 rupees. The other support comes from the government. But for supporting the students, the university earns and it gives to the students. The schools, they have enough opportunity. You have good number of alumni. they can contribute. They can ensure that yes, you can spend this support and you can spend it for the running students. That will help to generate the better ranking also. The socially responsible schools is the best school. I do believe that in coming days, we'll be able to see so many schools supporting the students. Thank you very much.
Mr. Sanjay Gopal Sharkar, thank you very much for your invaluable views. Our next speaker, Priyanka Mukherjee, ma'am, the role of technology in enhancing education outcomes.
Good afternoon, everybody. And thank you, Times, for giving us this platform to express our views. Now, I will start with real classroom scenario, right? What each one of us present here are facing. We are basically dealing with Generation Alpha. Who are these? These are techno nerds, mobile addicts. Most importantly, they have limited attention span. I think every one of us will agree to this. That's why I think all social media platforms have converted videos into reels, right? Because they have very limited attention span. So this is one part of my story. So first of all is our content delivered in the classroom should be very crisp and compact. This is first point. Coming to the second part, what I feel. One word is very trending in the market, that is AI, artificial intelligence. What exactly is AI doing? Artificial intelligence, one example I can give, Siri in our iPhone. You are asking questions, it is answering. You are asking it to book your flight tickets, it is booking. So do we need any travel agents in future? I don't think so. We are asking them to do clerical works, they are doing. AI is doing our clerical works. We are asking them make one KPI matrix, instantly you will get a KPI matrix. So do we need any back office? We don't need in future. So what should be our learning outcome in the classroom? That is $1 million question right now. What are we making, means how we should train our students so that they can overcome these challenges. So our learning outcome should be planned in such a way so that in future, our students should overcome these challenges. So what AI can do? They can do routine, programmable works, right? What AI can't do, which human intelligence can do. Non-routine, creative work, right? So how can we train our students to do non-routine creative work? Can anybody suggest how we can train? Simply by training them how to apply knowledge. Applications we have to teach them. Because knowledge is just one click away. Anything you ask, everybody will take their phone and search in Google. Just one click away is knowledge. So we need to train them how to apply knowledge and what is a better way than using technology itself. So what should be the future of education? Future of education should be problem-based, brainstorming. It should be in an immersive environment. How can we create immersive environment? Definitely with the help of AI, with the help of virtual reality, with the help of augmented reality, with the help of other dimensions that technology is giving. And third will be definitely with the help of simulation in the safety and security of our classrooms. So all our learning outcomes should be targeted in that way so that all our classrooms are future-proof. Means our students should not be a signed-off end product. They should be the best version of themselves. Like, for example, in our schools, we have apps for our singing classes also. At home, what they're doing, they're practicing. And the app is telling them whether their tune is correct or not, their tempo is correct or not, their pitching is correct or not. The VR is giving them the real-life simulations in the safety of the classrooms. So this is opening their horizon of thinking. They're getting their concepts clear. So this will help them to think beyond. So that is what we need to create now. So all our learning outcomes that we are going, because nowadays we are not planning that we have to teach a chapter, then we have to make questions. We are teaching them backwards. First, we are framing the questions, and then making the text. Why? Because we need defined learning outcomes, because the first thing comes back, they have very limited attention span. So I think nowadays, with the help, because we are in a, what should I say, exponential growth in terms of technology. So I think now we should encourage and train our students to solve real-life problems in an immersive environment with simulation of reality with the help of technology. I think this is what we need to do, and the good news is we have infinite number of real-life problems yet to be solved. So we will never be jobless. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Professor Khade, would you like to take on from there?
Yeah, so good.
It's on, sir.
It's off now or on? Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. The problem with the something like second last or last speaker is many things already said. You have very little to say. But I would like to say a few things.
Before that, something which none of the speakers said is to hold the microphone close to the
Close,
mouth.
okay. So, yeah, I think it's fine now. So I would say something which is what I feel. In my previous avatar, I was Dean R&D of IIT New Delhi. And then I joined as a director of Indian Institute of Science and Education Research, Kolkata. So I have seen two words very closely. I have seen science, I have seen technology. I have seen few of the best minds with us as students. So my saying here will be threefold. One is that in school education itself, it should be science-based applications for the technology development, the technology which can solve the issues which we foresee in the futures. Four things which I see. One is that sustainable environment. I think we have to early on see that students get a fairly good idea about sustainable sciences, sustainable environment, which is going to be a challenge of the future. Second is the diseases. You have seen the burden of the viral disease closely, and I am what I read and what I understand, which is my core area of research, that it's going to augment further. And what I think students may be aware, something called multi-drug resistance. It's going to affect us in a big way. Another challenge is where people are working is quantum communication on quantum sciences. These are the areas, and then artificial intelligence everybody talked about. These are few things the students should be exposed early on, and they should be able to handle these issues in coming years. Having said that, not every student is meant for science and technology. I think it's role of a teacher to see for what the student is cut out. Every student has a hidden talent. If he goes for right kind of subject or profession, which is his passion, he can excel over others. So this is the teacher who has to work out what a student is made up for, and then they should motivate him or her in that direction. Last thing which I would like to say is that you would see that this is all science, technology era, digital era, everything is said. But what is more important is you see the civil and social unrest. Are we making good, responsible citizens, global citizens? That's the role which a school can play. It has to be value-based education. The moral, the value, the responsibility, the social context should be roped in at an early stage to the students. I think that's what is meant by when we say wholesome education. So with these three components, I think the teacher identifying the kind of a student's talent which he should be pursuing, the science and technology based situations to handle the coming problems, and thirdly, a global citizen with right value and morals. I think these three things, if a school can take care early on, probably we are on the right track. With these words, I would like to thank everyone for having me here.
Thank you, Professor Sunil Khare. Our last speaker, Arup Shankar Bagchi, on the role of technology in enhancing educational outcomes.
Good afternoon. I'll try to be brief. Just a few scattered thoughts here and there. I'd like to share my life experience. One has to run as fast as they can to stay where they are in today's world. We are talking of future-ready schools. I'll rather talk of future-ready students. The role of technology, I'll give you an example. COVID hit us. I am representing the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. We produce professional cost accountants. The success rate is 10% in an examination. We hold it twice a year. COVID comes, it's a pen and paper. You have got to study throughout the year or years to pass the exam, 10% success rate. COVID came, no pen and paper. You can go, everything's closed down. Overnight, we had to transform our institute from a bureaucratic organization to a techno-savvy institution. We were one of the first ones in India to go in for an online exam. The first online exam was home-based, the second was center-based. So this is the rate of change. You can't, if you don't run as fast as you can, you'll be left behind, number one. Number two, as the competition increases, students, they're pressurized, good or bad, both sides. The bad side is, it applies pressure on us. When I look back, when I was in school, life was easier. It's no longer. What is the good side? Paris Olympics, 6 medals, 1 silver, 5 bronze. What about the Paralympics? Life is tough there. Life is really tough there. 29 medals, 7 golds, 9 silvers, 13 bronze. So the tougher lies when the going gets tough. The tough gets going. Students, remember this. Never give up. Never give up. These two life examples I wanted to share with you. The last point I'd like to say is, in our education system, engineering, medical, cost accounting, chartered accounting, 4 years, 5 years, MBA 2 years, school, more than a dozen. Class 1 to class 12 is a dozen years, and we have lower KG, upper KG, nursery, kindergarten. The formative years is this 12 years. The responsibility that lies with parents and grandparents, even more lies with the teachers. So hats off to all of you, teachers, principals. Keep on doing the good job. What India or what the world will be tomorrow is in your hands. So all the best students, all the best teachers. Thank you Times Now for giving me this opportunity. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our panelists for their wonderful insights. And I'm sure you carry a lot more than that back to school when you meet your students and impart this knowledge that you just gained from this wonderful conversation. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ma'am. You may be seated. We'll have a re-presentation of an award for which I will call Mr. Shorkar a little while later after stage clearance. Thank you, sir. the award, the Central Modern School, Boranagar, North Kolkata ICSE Board, and I'd like to welcome Ms. Namrata De, the Principal of Central Modern School, Boranagar, on stage. First act, Narayana School Barashat branch, and welcoming the second act before we get into the second set of felicitations, St. Xavier's Institute, Ruya. Thank you. That was quite a calming effect on everyone in these disturbed times. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's the best takeaway for us. Whenever our students perform on stage, it takes us back to school instantly. I'll get back to the second set of felicitations, which has 25 awards. And to do the honors, I'd like to welcome on stage Professor Sunil Kumar Khade, Director IISER Kolkata, Dr. Shuman Mukherjee, Director General, the Bhawanipur Education Society College, and Mr. Bharat Dave, Acting British Deputy High Commissioner to East and Northeast India. We have three presenters. Dr. Mukherjee seems to have left, so we'll continue with Ms. Dave and Professor Khade. We begin with the second set of awards. Howrah Top Schools ICSE Board. The topper, Don Bosco School, Lilua, followed by Inauguration Boys School. In third place, Julian Day School, Howrah. In fourth place, St. Thomas Church School, and ranked fifth, St. Agnes Convent School. There is no one from Don Bosco School, Lilua, to accept the honors, so we directly go into welcoming S.N. Deorelia, Chairman, Inauguration Boys School, along with Abira Dash, Principal, Vice Principal, Anamika Basudas, and Vice Principal, Debika Shorkar. Arup Shankar Bagchi, you're requested to kindly join us on stage to present the awards. Please join us for the photograph, sir. Yeah. Can we have a photograph with our three presenters as well? Moving on to the next award. Top Schools, CBSE Board, Howrah. Ranked 1, Narayana School, Howrah. In second place, Narayana School, Andul. Ranked 3rd, Sudhir Memorial Institute, Lilua. Ranked 4th, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Shantragachi. And ranked 5th, Delhi Public School, Howrah. Could we have the principal of Narayana School, Howrah, to kindly come up on stage to receive the honors? The principal of Narayana School, Howrah. Time to honor Narayana School, Andul. Would it be the same group receiving the honors, or would we have a separate team? Okay. After Narayana School, Howrah, we'd like to welcome the members of the faculty, Narayana School, Andul. very much. Congratulations. We now move on to South 24 Parganas Top Schools CBSE Board. Joint toppers Narayana School, Mohesh Tola, and Saini International School, also from Mohesh Tola. Ranked second, Narayana School, Shonarpur. Ranked third, Zenith World School, Diamond Harbour. Ranked fourth, Simon Day Academy. And ranked fifth, Mothers Mission School. We'd like to welcome on stage members of the faculty, Narayana School, Mohesh Tola. We're giving away the honors to South 24 Parganas, the top schools in South 24 Parganas under the CBSE board. Please welcome on stage Narayana School, Mohesh Tola. Congratulations. We'd now like to felicitate Saini International School, Mohesh Tola. I'd like to invite the principal, Mrs. Diyadash. Our joint toppers for South 24 Parganas Top Schools CBSE Board. Saini International School, Mohesh Tola, along with Narayana School, Mohesh Tola. Ranked second, Narayana School, Shonarpur. Could we have the team on stage, please? Congratulations. And now to felicitate the top schools under the ICSE board in Bardhaman. The topper, Bardhaman Holy Child School. Ranked second, St. Xavier School, Bardhaman. Ranked third, St. Paul's Academy. Ranked fourth, Holy Rock School. And ranked fifth, St. Vincent's Academy, Bardhaman. We'd like to invite Shomi Raut, the Secretary, Chandan Kumar Yadav, Assistant Secretary, and Paramita Raut Yadav, Principal of Bardhaman Holy Child School. Is anyone present representing Bardhaman Holy Child School? There seems to be none. So we move on to Midnapur, top schools, CBSE board. Narayana School, Haldia, ranked along with Griffin's International School, Kharagpur, joint toppers. Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Paschim Medinipur, ranked second. Ranked third, the Renaissance International School, and ranked fourth, DAV Public School, Midnapur. Bardhaman Holy Child School. We'll first felicitate Bardhaman Holy Child School. We had just mention their name. Burdwan Holy Child School, top school, ICSE board. Congratulations to Burdwan Holy Child School, the topper, the top schools category, ICSE board in Burdwan. Congratulations. And now back to Medinipur, joint toppers, Narayana School, Haldia, and Griffins International School, Kharagpur. We'll first like to call upon Team Narayana School, Haldia. Congratulations, Narayana School, Haldia. We'd now like to welcome on stage Griffins International School, Kharagpur, joint toppers with Narayana School, Haldia. Thank you very much. Abhishek Kumar Yadav, Founder Chairman and Academic Director representing Griffins International School, Kharagpur, and his team. And there seems absolutely no interest in applauding for the winners. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we expect our teachers, our academicians, to be courteous towards other winners, other awardees. Thank you very much. I still don't hear the applause. It's just a handful. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Dave. Thank you. Would request you to be kindly seated, but Mr. Bagchi to be on stage, please, along with Professor Khade. We'll have another set of awards. No, I want you to be on stage, sir, please. I'd like Mr. Ravi Gupta, owner of Varji Cellular, to be on stage, please. Dr. Shuman Mukherjee, if you could join us back on stage. We had just announced your name for the previous set. Right, so we would be announcing the top schools in Asansol, Hooghly, Shiliguri, Jalpaiguri, Nodia, Burdwan. And I want all the principals to come up together. Narayana School, Asansol, Narayana School, Rishra, Narayana School, Shiliguri, Narayana School, Phulbari, Narayana School, Kollani, Narayana School, Burdwan, and Narayana School, Ondal. Principals of these 7 schools to please come up together. A humble request to our presenters and awardees to kindly remain center stage, not to drift too much to the right or the left. So we get a wonderful photo opportunity. Narayana School, Asansol, Narayana School, Rishra, Narayana Shiliguri, Narayana Pulbadi, Narayana School Kalyani, Narayana School Burdwan, and Narayana School Ondal. Congratulations to all the Narayana schools on stage, to their principals, the teachers and students. It's a great photograph, getting all the school principals on one stage, in one single frame. Not aware of whether you've got this opportunity earlier, where you all get together in this fashion and be awarded on the same stage. Congratulations. Even if there's a mix-up with your certificates, don't worry. It still belongs to the same school group. And I'm sure you can settle that off stage. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the third and final set of felicitations, we have three back-to-back acts from three schools. Central Modern School Boranagar presents a group dance, followed by Birla High School Mukundapur. There's a group song, and finally Morning Bells Academy High School with a group dance. Thank you. Thank you, presenters. Thank you, awardees. Thank you very much. Dr. Mukherjee, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, three back-to-back acts from three schools. We begin with a group dance from Central Modern School, Boranagar. With the group song, we have Birla High School, Mukundapur. The final set of felicitations is a group dance presented by Morning Bells Academy High School. Powerful performance. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again for all our performers. Thank you very much. Very soon we'll be breaking for lunch, after which there is another session where we will be having some fantastic performances by our students. And let me tell you that the students are requested to collect their certificates and gift hampers only after the post-lunch session is over. So we regroup after lunch, we have another round of entertainment, and after the post-lunch session, the students are requested to collect their certificates and gift hampers off stage. That will not be presented here, it will be presented at the registration desk. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our last set of awards, for which I would like to invite on stage Mr. Dave once again, Mr. Ravi Gupta, Sri Arup Shankar Bagchi, Additional Secretary, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, and Dr. Shumon Mukherjee, Director General, Bhawanipur Education Society College. Mr. Ravi Gupta seems to have left, so we continue with the three gentlemen on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, top three schools of the eastern region, West Bengal, Assam, Odisha, Bihar, and Jharkhand for 2024. Ranked 1, the Assam Valley School, Assam, followed by St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, West Bengal in second place. St. Paul's School, Darjeeling, West Bengal, joined second. In third place, Delhi Public School, Newtown, West Bengal. In fourth place, St. Xavier's Collegiate School, Park Street, West Bengal, and joint fifth rank holder, Don Bosco Park Circus and Central Modern School, Boranagar, West Bengal. Unfortunately, there is no representation from the Assam Valley School right now amidst us, so we straight away go to joint second place holders, St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, and St. Paul's School, Darjeeling, West Bengal. First, St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, represented by Lipika Ghosh, Principal, along with Anindita Chaudhary, Parumita Bhomik, Shumona Sengupta, Chandrani Das, and Bornita Sheel. Could we have team St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati on stage, please? These are the top three schools of the eastern region, West Bengal, Assam, Odisha, Bihar, and Jharkhand. Congratulations, St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati. We'd now like to welcome on stage St. Paul's School, Darjeeling, represented by retired Reverend Dr. Paritosh Canning, Bishop Diocese of Calcutta Church of North India and Chairman Board of Governors, Dr. Shubi Chaudhary, Secretary Board of Governors, Mr. Peter Lepcha, Rector, Mr. Raghav Naik, Member Administration and Finance Committees of the school. Gentlemen, could we move center stage a little, please? Could we move up center stage for the photograph? Yeah. Thank you. Congratulations, St. Paul's, Darjeeling. Delhi Public School, Newtown, represented by Principal Sonali Sen, Vice Principal Ambika Mehra, and Headmistress Rahi Mukherjee and team, representing Delhi Public School, Newtown, West Bengal. Oh, the students coming up as well. Congratulations. That makes a beautiful picture. Very colorful, perfectly represented by teachers and students. Congratulations, Delhi Public School, Newtown. Congratulations and thank you, ladies. Top 3 schools, West Bengal, for the year 2024. Joint toppers, St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, and St. Paul's School, Darjeeling. In second place, Delhi Public School, Newtown. In third rank, St. Xavier's Collegiate School, Park Street. Joint fourth rank holders, Don Bosco Park Circus, Central Modern School, Boranagar, and in fifth place, La Martinia for boys. So I'd like Team St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, to step up on stage once again and receive the honors. The top 3 schools in West Bengal for the year 2024. Calling on members, teachers, students of St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati. So you get ranked amongst the top 3 schools of the Eastern region and separately the top 3 schools of West Bengal. What an achievement. St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati. Congratulations. Thank you. Time for St. Paul's, Darjeeling. St. Paul's, Darjeeling. Joint toppers, the top 3 schools in West Bengal. This calls for a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We are sitting in Kolkata, the state of West Bengal, and St. Paul's, Darjeeling is ranked amongst the top 3 schools in West Bengal. St. Xavier's Institution, Panihati, and St. Paul's, Darjeeling are joint toppers, followed by second rank holder, Delhi Public School, Newtown. Could we have Delhi Public School, Newtown on stage, please, once again? Ranked amongst the top 3 schools in West Bengal. Congratulations, girls. Congratulations, Delhi Public School, Newtown. Moving on to our next set of awards. Top schools, chain of schools for the Eastern region, year 2024. Ranked number 1, Narayana Group of Schools, West Bengal. Followed by second rank holder, Angel Education Society. In third place, Sri Chaitanya Techno Group of Schools, West Bengal. In fourth place, St. Karen's High School, Bihar. And in fifth place, Ramakrishna Mission School, Jharkhand. Announcing the top schools, the chain of schools across the eastern region of the country for the year 2024. We'd first like to call on the Narayana Group of Schools West Bengal on stage. This is a real biggie. This is a massive award. A chain of schools, and the topper happens to be Narayana Group of Schools, West Bengal. Could we have the entire Narayana School family on stage, please? This is the big award. The entire Narayana School family. The entire group. If you're representing the group, you have the right to be on stage. Congratulations. We typically need a drone shot to capture this particular photograph. Proud, beaming faces. The proud Narayana family. Congratulations, Narayana Group of Schools, West Bengal. Top ranking school group in the Eastern region for 2024. Right, Angel Education Society, get ready for your moment on stage. Top schools, chain of schools, Eastern Region 2024, ranked second. Angel Education Society. Could we have the Angel Education Society family on stage to receive the honors? Angel Education Society. Sheila ji. Top schools, residential schools in the Eastern region. Joint toppers, St. Paul's, Darjeeling, Saini International School, Howrah. Let's have a huge round of applause for the joint toppers, St. Paul's, Darjeeling and Saini International School, Howrah, followed by Dr. Graham's Home School, Kalimpong in second place, ranked third, KIIT International School, Bhubaneswar, and ranked fourth, Pratt Memorial School, Kolkata. St. Paul's, Darjeeling to receive the honors first. Top residential schools in the Eastern region for 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the inaugural edition of Times Now School Ranking for the East 2024. And it gives us great pride in honoring these schools, these educational institutes, these platforms for development of the young minds. Thank you so much for being a part of this event. I'd now like to welcome on stage Saini International School, Howrah. Team Saini International School, Howrah. Could we have the Saini family on stage, please? To receive the honors, top schools, residential schools in the Eastern region. Students also coming up on stage, a round of applause for them as well. Once again, a reminder to our students, you're requested to collect your certificates and gift hampers after the post-lunch session from the registration desk. They will not be given on stage. They will be handed over to you at the registration desk just outside. And the handover will happen only after the post-lunch session. So once you're done with lunch, there's another session of students performing on stage. In fact, there are 12 acts to be precise. And after the commencement of the post-lunch session, the students can collect their certificates and gift hampers from the registration desk outside the banquet hall. And now for the emerging category, honoring the emerging category, the emerging schools, top emerging schools in North 24 Parganas. Joint toppers, St. Augustine's Day School for boys and St. Augustine's Day School for girls. We'd like Mr. Krishnendu Bagchi, the principal of St. Augustine's Day School for boys. Are you here? I guess these awards will be handed over to you later. I need a confirmation from the console. Are we handing over these awards on stage? On stage? Right. St. Augustine's Day School for boys, Mr. Krishnendu Bagchi, principal, if you're here, representing St. Augustine's Day School for boys. Joint toppers, top emerging schools for District North 24 Parganas, St. Augustine's Day School for boys, and then it's the girls section. Could we please have Mrs. Jhuma Bishash, Principal, St. Augustine's for girls, so kindly come up on stage and receive the honors. Mrs. Jhuma Bishash. And of course, accompanied by students and teachers from the school. Thank you very much. You would like to be on stage for the award? Okay, it's the same school, so continue to be on stage, right? St. Augustine's Day School for boys and girls, joint toppers in the top emerging schools category for District North 24 Parganas. Congratulations, teachers and students. Moving on to the emerging schools category for Nodia, Dinajpur, Purulia, Medinipur, and Howrah. Could we have the principals of these 5 schools come up on stage together? Narayana School Krishnanagar, Narayana School Raiganj, Narayana School Raghunathpur, Narayana School Kontai, and Narayana School Bali. Principals of all 5 schools, Narayana, Krishnanagar, Raiganj, Raghunathpur, Kontai, and Bali. Could we have all 5 school principals on stage, please? Congratulations to the Narayana group of schools, who also swept in the emerging schools category. One last award to go, and I was wondering whether the Narayana group of schools family would like to remain on stage for this one, but the last award for this year goes to the top school in the East for 2024, and it's Narayana School Kalimpong. Congratulations, Narayana School Kalimpong, the top school of the East for the year 2024. This is huge. Congratulations, Narayana School Kalimpong, for receiving the top school award for the East for the year 2024. And there's one last award, ma'am, just hold back. One last award. This is a fun award for the most photographed lady this afternoon, Priyanka Mukherjee. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Bagchi, Mr. Dave, Dr. Mukherjee, thank you very much. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the felicitation list. I'd like to once again remind you that our students can collect their certificates and gift hampers off stage from the registration desk after the post-lunch session. Before we break for lunch, I'd like to thank all our partners, our research partner Tenfold, outdoor partners Cellwell One and Bright Advertising, gift partner RG Cellulars, supported by the British Deputy High Commission, Kolkata, and the event has been executed and curated by Straight Line Solutions. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. We break for lunch. This is your host, Mead, signing off. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.